It's time now for the Peter Channel sign off news this late Thursday, May 26, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signed off in the night, it's Sunday late night, 11 o'clock, news and odds. Here's the night, news and odds at our top straight at 11 o'clock is Airbus has detected signals from the Mediterranean Sea where Egypt Air Flight 804 crashed last week, Egypt State with LRM News Agency reported Thursday. Presumptive Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump found Thursday he was bringing energy independence in America by getting rid of regulations aimed at curbing pollution and emissions of greenhouse gases. And he lashed out at the Democratic. These are the things that presidential candidates like to talk about, and there are things that they prefer not to. Louis Lukens believed that his suggestion worked around with its ease of access, he said during a 2-hour deposition at the conservative legal watchdog looking into Clinton's private email service setup. Donald Trump has delegated the Clinton GOP president nomination, according to CNN delegate on Thursday. While Trump has been in the nomination lockdown for weeks, he has now reached the threshold of 1,237 delegates with help. A man wanted on his visitors to talk to a 15-year-old Bay Area girl was killed Thursday in a shootout with a sheriff's deputies in Santa Barbara, California, after a high-speed chase on Florida, he said. Ice Japan, the latest news group of summit in Japan, where the leaders of the summit of advanced economies have made opportunity, says the G7 leaders pledged to tackle global growth. President Obama arrives in Hiroshima Friday on the first visit of the city by a city U.S. president, capital week-long trepidation and 2 terms of focus on nuclear non-proliferation. Musk got aboard for the Kremlin and some of the opponents expressed out Thursday that the freeing of Ukraine part 90 financial in exchange for 2 Russian sportsmen captured in eastern Ukraine will dramatically improve. Rio de Janeiro, as he struggles to build support for his presidency, Brazil doing leader Michel Temer has been dogged by the kind of character and issue that pollsters refer to as a strong negative. 60,000 bridges a year driving on are crumbling. Geraldine Legayars noted that she was so very lost that the chances of her making it down, but the thick main woods are gone. She had been writing in her journal every day, and one of her final entries showed she was resigned to her fate. Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards signed the Blue Lives Matter bill into law Thursday, making the state the first in the nation where public safety workers are considered to be protected their class under the hate crime law. Alright, take a look at some news around the region from the Attleboro Sun Chronicle. Mansfield, that town has received a $25,000 grant from the State Gaming Commission to support the hiring of the crime analyst for the police department. Foxborough, the town raised its water and sewer rates 6% this year, the first of the series of common rate acts. Mansfield Police and a bystander team met Thursday to save an energy burner out of William Street. With the lowest gasoline prices of the decade for the kickoff of the summer season and improvement in the economy, drivers will hit the road and do record numbers this Memorial Day weekend. Attleboro City man is now being held in custody in Rhode Island. Allegedly after fleeing the scene of a house break in Judge I Drive Wednesday afternoon. Mansfield, a former Archer Daniel Midland Chocolate Factory at Oakland Street, has been officially added in the National Register of Historic Places by the National Park Service. And news around the state. Senator Redstone's iron grip on power is never new. Facebook, Alabama, Amazon taking up wall. Comes rages intense battle surrounding orders. Senator Redstone is a cabal as they come. Many TV dramas and scripts not as new. Security researchers have tied recently spread digital breaches on Asian banks in North Korea and what they say the prison of the first known case of the nation using digital tax for financial gain. Wells Fargo Company has started offering a new type of mortgage that requires a 10-to-9 payment and could appeal to the customers who might want to borrow get loans backed by the Federal Housing Administration. Asian equities scrubbing up lackluster season U.S. mid speculation weakness in Japan. The economy will cause a planned sales tax increase to be delayed. Boston, Massachusetts lawmakers have repeatedly done voted in the battle over health care price ballot question. Both champions acted swiftly Thursday. Approving the deal just the day after it was unveiled by Republican Governor Charlie Baker, the top Democrats, as a bill includes a new $45 million community hospital reinvestment trust fund wall. The Massachusetts Senate approved an amendment that aims to bring the state in compliance with the Real ID, a federal program that sets new requirements to driver's licenses and other identification cards. St. Louis South down 10.20 for 22 points, 15.828 for 29. SB 5 down 44 cents at 2,000. 90.10 and Nasdaq up at 6.84 cents. 4,009 at 1.77. Former Microsoft Chief Technology Officer Nathan Merrill is not based on criticism after attending NASA mission, special officials said. Mars is emerging from an ash stage according to news edits. Sending the Martian climate now with clear change over time can help scientists better plan future missions to Mars and understand climate change over here on the Earth. The study offers that shortages can be used in 2 boxes of 1 new search using live particles real. For the first time, researchers have been found a person in the United States carrying bacteria-resistant antibiotic disorder now under development in the top U.S. In Marshall Woods, a Secaucus, New Jersey, a skill can make a happy home with water shade under a canopy of maple trees. You can barely ask them more to start their own blood-sucking family. Researchers at Harvard this week offered a new theory of Alzheimer's disease and 2 would understand that the disease and suggest new routes for treatment and prevention. At the point, about 1 in 10 Americans are taken in that depression, according to CDC estimates, but the new study shows that half this prescription will give it to treat depression. Alright, take a look at some New England alerts at 11:05. In Chelsea, Massachusetts, 4 hours ago, Washington Street near Everline, and shots were fired at a small strip club was leaving the scene, but enough gone plates. Channel News Times now 11:06 p.m. It's late Thursday night, and it's time now for Trevor Report. Let's start off down in Rhode Island, where 95 in the southbound side of its logo from 185 in Providence all the way to the 610 connector. 95 in the northbound side, also from Route 610 to Route 146 in downtown Providence. 195 in the southwestbound side, it did so from Fall River all the way to the Barker Bridge into the Somerset. On 20 in the southbound side and northbound side also after the Bourne Rotary. Service suppressed by the southbound side so the George Church stretch. Mass parking in the eastbound and westbound side also, but also brought towards all the way into the South Expressway. Route 93 in the southbound side so from 7 Mill Artery to Zachem Bridge in Boston. Route 1 in the northbound side did so from Tower Bridge in Chelsea Artery to Riviera and Route 60. 7 to Terminal Lid Sogo, Mass parking on the westbound side also lower airport to the Ted Williams Tunnel. 495 in the southbound side also before 290 in Marlborough. And 290 in the eastbound side also from 146 west to the Route 9. 91 in the northbound side from 57 to 291 in Springfield. Up in Northern New England, Vermont, North Germain out with looking again. Out in New York City. 395 in the southbound side. 395 in the northbound side also after I-91 in New London, Connecticut. 95 in the northbound side also at Route 395 New London, Connecticut. I-84 on the eastbound side, it did so around Hartford stretch. I-84 to the westbound side, so around Route 91. Route 90 in the eastbound side, it did so around Route 91 in New Britain, Connecticut. 91 in the southbound side, also after 691. 95 in the southbound side, it did so from Route 8 to Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 in the northbound side from Bridgeport to Milford, Connecticut. Mare Parkway in the eastbound, it's time to go from Sanford to Fairfield, and Mare Parkway on the westbound side, also at Sanford stretch. 95 on both ends, also the Vermont Sorry to the George Washington Bridge in New Jersey. FDR driving slow point at Harlem, Illinois, at the Lower Manhattan Lincoln Tunnel, its logo. Midtown Tunnel, its logo on both ends. 279 in eastbound side, also the 7 hours to the Hudson Narrows Bridge, Belt Parkway, also at 278 in southwest Brooklyn. 295 in the northbound side, so from Grand Central Parkway to the Queens, and 679 in the northbound side, also to the Queens stretch. But otherwise, highways and byways in New York City. And New York State are looking good, and highways and byways in Pennsylvania are looking good. Down to Maryland and DC, I-70 on the eastbound side, also east of Frederick. 95 in the northbound side, also around the Baltimore stretch just before Harvard Tunnel. Capitol Beltway in the eastbound side, so after 270 in Bethesda. I-66 in the eastbound side, so after 495 in Tysons. 395 in the northbound side, also around the Capitol, and 95 in the northbound side, also before the Capitol Beltway in. In Alexander, 395 north and also around the Capitol in Washington, D.C. At Ohio, I-70 on the westbound side, also just before the Zanesville stretch. I-75 on the northbound side, it is slow just around Route 36 in Dayton, Ohio, and 75 on the southbound side, also after 275, just before the Cincinnati border, Cincinnati city limits. And on to back in the westbound side, also in Sandusky. I-69 in the northbound side, also north of 265 in Indianapolis, and 65 on both ends, also north of Lafayette, and I-90 in the eastbound side, also around 290 in downtown Chicago. Alright, let's take a look at some MBTA alerts at 11:09. Subway system is living good on the commuter rail, Franklin. Launch person 10-20 minutes later and after circulation near rebuild. Individual train updates to follow. And Providence Stoke Line is person 10-20 minutes later and after single issue to rebuild. Individual train updates will follow. And on Thursday, I'm looking good. Peter Childers on 11:10 p.m. on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for a weather report. How's the weather all day? What tonight? Air quality alert day 2 of 7 Friday for Wednesday. There'll be a low risk of isolated strong thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday to the northwest of the Boston province line, and stretched out isolated thunderstorms with the locally heavy rainfall are possible Monday. But all Saturday forecast is like this. Most skies got about 57 degrees. Light south wind Friday. Slight chance of showers before today. And Punta got about 83 degrees. Light south wind increase at 5 to 10 miles in the morning. Just paid to 20%. Friday night. Punta back after 4 a.m. Otherwise, forecast got about 63 degrees. South Punta about 7 to 9 miles for Saturday. Slight chance of a pop-up shower. Otherwise, most skies got about 90 degrees. South Punta about 5 to 10 miles on the Punta before 7 a.m. And then Saturday night. Slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 5 a.m. Forecast going to about 63 degrees, and Southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour, temperature 20%. For Sunday, slight chance of showers at 11 a.m. Parts of the most skies got about about 61 degrees, temperature 20%. Move over day, chance of showers, most skies got about 70 about 63 degrees, temperature 35%. Portland, Sunday podcast got Tuesday about 82 about 61 degrees. Wednesday, most Sunday podcast got at 6 about 54 degrees, and for Thursday, Port Skies got about 73 degrees. Currently, not here it's 65 degrees in first skies, 18 above Celsius, humidity 70%. That's me, the Peter Cello. Start off due to this late Thursday, May 26, 2016. Peter saying good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Right now, time now. It's 11 minutes after 11 o'clock on this late Thursday. The Peter Cello will be signing off for the night. This is Peter saying good night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good night.